A very good morning to you. Still a bit dark outside. It's just on 7 o'clock. I'm about to leave and go to Marketeers to do our home serve campaign. Here's my notes. Been highlighting them on the train. Some of these stats are quite concerning actually. Over 2,000 people were surveyed, and we found that new data from HomeServe reveals that 2/3 of homes are set to have big bother this winter. When I say big bother, I'm talking no heating in the house. Broken down boilers, cold radiators, not even any hot water, frozen pipes, blocked drains, the list goes on and on and on. So my job today is to chat to millions of people across the UK, you know, to tell them about the campaign, tell them about the stats, the facts, the figures they've come up with, and try and encourage them to do something about it. You know, a little bit of prevention is better than cure here. We created 5 quite funny, a bit tongue-in-cheek online videos at our house. We constructed a kind of my own little diary room, which of course I have in my house all the time. Where I'm giving people a little guidance really on how they can avoid some of these, let's call them disasters at home, hey, big bothers at home. So yeah, should be a good one. I'll have them to see my itinerary here. We'll probably have, you know, possibly dozens and dozens of radio stations all over the country who I'm going to be talking to, some live and some pre-recorded. I'm walking to work this morning. I looked on my maps, and the walk to Marketeers from my hub was 13 minutes. A taxi ride was 16 with London traffic, so I'm just slipping down some of these back roads here. I do like walking around London. I hate driving around London or being driven around London, but the walk's got to win every single time. These buildings, cracking things here, because you have kind of quite old traditional buildings that, you know, probably a couple of 100 years old, right over to some retro type of fit over there, might only be 80 years old, 70, 80 years old, and then right across the road, super modern, right combination. Again, look at these little shortcuts. You come through a little mews, you've got obviously very old Georgian style buildings, and then super modern. Berry Street, and found Marketeers. Here we go. There we go. Been here many a times, probably about 12 times over the years. So arrived at Marketeers now, and just having a little team briefing with the team back there. There'll be a few more joining us later. We've got our notes highlighted here. We've got our itinerary of who we're talking to today. We're getting excited. We're ready to start. So this is where I'll be for the day today, sitting here, chatting on the mics. The engineer will be over in that room. Team will be in and out. And I've got my bits and pieces ready to go for the first interview. Very big brother in this room, look. You get the feeling you're being watched. So we've just popped out of the studio. We haven't finished. I've done about 4 or 5 interviews, but we are going to see Fleur East. Met her a couple of times before. I thought we were doing a live link through, but we're not. We're popping over to her studio and meet the rest of the team. So this will be exciting. So just arrived now at another radio station where we're going on with Fleur East. We've got a team from Marketeers over there with us. We're all set, ready to go. And just then, we had Ronan Keane walk past us. Haven't seen him for about 10 years, I think, last time. Said a quick hello. We've arrived. Hey, everybody! Yeah. So we've just finished at the radio station, Hits Radio, with Fleur East and the team. In the back of the car with Marcella. Marcella works for Marketeers, who do a great job working with clients like HomeServe, and they link people like me up to a variety of broadcasters all across the country to help us get our message across there. But Marcella and I have just been chatting about
Big Brother, of course, and you're from Brazil.
I am
And she
indeed.
told me this real funny story about her mum and, well, Big Brother, tell us.
Yeah, so essentially Big Brother is really big at home, and we love it, and we have this pay-per-view service where you can actually pay extra and watch it 24 hours, so you got a separate channel. And
Were you a fan of Big Brother at home?
I'm a massive fan. I love Big Brother. Religiously watch it. Even I've watched some seasons from England.
Yes.
And then I just kept up on social media. Just really like it.
And do you still keep an eye on the Big Brother back at home?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's gonna start soon, and then I'm sure it's gonna blow up again.
Yeah.
So I'll be there watching and rooting.
Brilliant. And you mentioned earlier about that pay-per-view where you can watch streaming and it's 24 hours a day. And your mum would get upset if you would watch it.
So she would get a channel and then she would watch it all day long. And then if we were watching anything but Big Brother, she would tell us off.
She'd tell you off for it?
She would tell us off. She was like, I can't believe I'm paying for to have the 24-hour service and you're here watching something else. No, turn on Big Brother. Even if they're just sleeping, we need to watch that. And then we're always caught up when there was any arguments. We knew all the beefs of the stories. We were the first one to tell our friends.
A super fan. Well, do you know
fan.
what? That's the total opposite from my wife's mum, okay? So Laura, my wife, she was only 15 when I was in Big Brother. I was 28, so I'm a little bit older than her. And she would sit on the couch with her brother and sister and her dad and watch Big Brother and enjoyed it, right? But Laura's mum hated it. She used to shout, turn that rubbish off, get out the room. And her dad and her brothers and sisters would sneak into another room to actually watch Big Brother. Yeah.
Well,
so they were secret little fans as well of it. What would you do if your mum applied for Big Brother?
Oh, I would be watching it 24 hours.
Would you?
Would
you let her go in now?
Yeah, she would love it. I'm sure she would be great. Yeah. And I can tell you this much, Craig.
Yeah.
If my mom was watching your season, she would be your #1 fan.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, I told you I had one fan,
that.
just one fan.
You're #1 among many.
Thanks, Marcella. Thank you. So I've been switching around studios today. For most of the day, I've been here in a green room. So sitting here with my microphone and my cans on. And then the other side of me, what I'm looking at, basically from here, sitting here with my notes, my names, is a TV camera. So we can literally go live on some of the video records and see the presenters. You know, we can be face to face with them. So it's more of a television studio, this area here. There's quite a few TV bits around. But it's a great little setup. You've got it all here. They're watching me there on a green screen, and then they put in a background which looks really, really cool because I could see it mirroring me from the other side. But we've done probably about 15 different interviews now, and all have gone really, really well. So we're gonna have a little break now and a sandwich. So this looks like the engineer's room. There's a gentleman here will satellite us out to all the different stations all around the country, listen to what we're saying and doing, and link us through from one to the other. So busy job for the boys. So that is my day all finished now at Marketeers with the Home Serve team. What a wonderful team they are. Really good, very welcoming, really professional and great at what they do, you know. We had some great presenters on today. I think in one of the posts we might try and list a few of them and find out when the interviews are going out, because they were cool, they were good, they were nice, interesting ones. We got our messages across, which of course we have to do that. That's part of the campaign. But a lot of them wanted to talk about the new Big Brother, of course, and my views on it and what I think of the new housemates, etc. So it was good, it was nice. There is a good buzz around this new Big Brother, more so than it did with some of the other latter years of Big Brother, that's for sure. So I generally think it could be a good one this year. Fingers crossed, I hope it is a good one. But anyway, I'm in a car now, just on the way over to Euston Station to get back tonight. Then I've got one more TV show over in Media City. Got to go over to Manchester Media City tomorrow to do I think one of the news channels there. And then tomorrow night we fly out the country. Watch this space. Just made the train again. 1 minute to go. The cars just go so slow through London, and I'm looking thinking, oh, next train's not for an hour, but I get there, puffing and panting. 1 minute to go. Whew. Finally got home. Laura's cooked an amazing meal. We've just devoured it. She's doing a bit of notes.
planning for tomorrow. Just
planning for tomorrow.
planning for tomorrow.
Epic Thursday.
I've got to race out over to Manchester to Media City tomorrow to do another gig for BBC News. You're getting your nails done. Lovely, lovely. And I need to maybe try and get to a shop. I need to get some boating shoes. Yacht shoes, do I?
Oh my god. To be honest, I have chosen a yacht outfit.
So there you go. See? A yacht outfit, there you go.
I was going to say, do they know what we're doing?
No, actually, no. Well, there's a hint, so watch this space. Yacht. Watch this space. Good night. No, I'm actually not saying good night. Getting over there on account because Big Brother is about to start at 9 o'clock. And pretty much every interview today went down the route of Big Brother, naturally, as you'd expect. So I've got to top up on my Big Brother knowledge.